You've probably heard low-tier Christian apologists ask,
Injil? What's the Injil? What's the Injil? What's the...
well, today I'm going to answer that very question from the Islamic paradigm. First, I want to say I will be taking the position of Imam Tufi that the Injil is the sayings, parables, and teachings of Jesus found within the four gospel accounts, preserved in meaning in the prophecies of the coming of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is found in the Quran and Sunnah. It's also important to note that the word Injil is an equivocal term used depending on the context. The Quran explains that Jesus did not abolish the Mosaic laws. Instead, he corrected the false rulings that rabbis had added over time. In Islam, the Injil isn't a biography of Jesus at all. It's the message God gave to Jesus. And every time the Quran interacts with the Injil, it's always the sayings of Jesus, never his biography. These interactions come in meaning, not verbatim. This is even more explicit with how the Quran interacts with some of Jesus' parables that are found in the Gospels, such as the parable of the 10 virgins in Matthew 25. The righteous are guided by their light while the hypocrites are left outside. In Surah 57, it uses the same exact imagery. Believers walk with their light shining ahead of them while hypocrites are blocked by a gate. Another intertext that shows the same pattern is in the parable of the bags of gold found in Matthew. Jesus warns against hoarding wealth and failing to use what God gave you. Again, in Surah 57, it repeats the same teachings, warning against stinginess and selfishness, and saying that Allah is free of need. And finally, the parable of the mustard seed that is mentioned in the Quran, which parallels with Mark 4. These connections show how the Quran interacts with Jesus' teachings, because Islam teaches that the Injil was a message of moral guidance, righteousness, and preparation for God's kingdom. So, from an Islamic perspective, the Injil is not four human written books. It is the divine message God revealed to Jesus, preserved in meaning through the sayings that the Quran affirms.